General Hospital spoilers for the week of February 3 through 7 reveal that Cyrus Renault will have to watch his back as Lucky Spencer and Elizabeth Baldwin get closer to proving his guilt. Liz and Lucky could find themselves in grave danger if Cyrus figures out they could be his undoing. Dante Falconeri, Alexis Davis, Christina Corinthos Davis, and Molly Lansing Davis may also find out Cyrus is under suspicion. That could lead to some unconventional paths to justice, since Sam McCall's loved ones certainly won't want Cyrus to get away with eliminating her. We can't forget about Jocelyn Jacks, who clearly has a plan in mind now that she's volunteering at Turning Woods. Jocelyn will have to be careful since she already hurled accusations at Cyrus about Dex Heller's demise. If Cyrus catches Jocelyn sniffing around the same place he volunteers, it could lead to trouble and put her life at stake. However, Cyrus himself could be at risk of Jocelyn's vengeful wrath since she's determined to make him pay for what he did to Dex. In Los Angeles, Sonny Corinthos will get updates from his cardiologist and perhaps tell Natalia Ramirez what he learns. Natalia and Sonny will strengthen their bond during this trip, so they could be on the verge of real couple status. Of course, Sonny is still a fatal target since an incendiary device went off at his penthouse. Michael Corinthos paid the price, so Sonny will feel even worse if Natalia or someone else close to him lands in harm's way. Anna Devane suspects Jen Sidwell could be the person behind the explosion at Sonny's place, but will her investigation bolster her theory or prove her wrong? Regardless, Anna knows Sidwell is a menace and will definitely keep an eye on him now that he's living in Port Charles. Next, Cody Bell's misunderstanding could spread some false information. It looks like Cody will get the wrong idea about Jason Morgan being the father of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's baby, so he could spill that news with disastrous results. Meanwhile, Nina Reeves and Curtis Ashford will move forward with their plot to sabotage Drew Quartermain's power and make sure he's ostracized in Washington. That could benefit Aurora if it stops Drew from tanking corporate deals, but it could also lead to Drew finding other ways to retaliate. Finally, GAE spoilers hint that Willow Corinthos could get a surprising pitch. How will Willow feel if Drew hints about his plan to buy a giant new house that they can share with all the kids? Willow could be torn between her desire to build a future with Drew and her fear that perhaps they're moving too fast. Nina may try to pump the brakes and convince Willow to stay at the gatehouse if she finds out what Drew's proposing. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Dante's confrontation with Anna Dante Falconeri has reached a breaking point in his investigation into Valentin Cassadine's mysterious disappearance. After months of searching for answers, Dante believes Anna Devane holds crucial information but refuses to reveal what she knows. Her silence raises suspicions, making Dante question everything about their relationship. How could Valentin vanish without a trace, and why is Anna keeping secrets? Dante fears that Anna may be hiding something much larger than he initially suspected. If Valentin is in danger, is Anna protecting him, or is she involved in a deeper conspiracy? The tension between them escalates into a psychological battle, where trust and betrayal blur the lines. Dante's world could unravel if Anna's secret proves too devastating to bear. Lulu's return shakes up Dante's life. Lulu Spencer makes a shocking return to Port Charles after a long absence, throwing Dante's life into turmoil. While she was in a coma, Dante moved forward and built a new life. However, her reappearance forces him to confront unresolved emotions and difficult choices. Can Lulu and Dante rekindle their past romance, or has too much changed between them? Their son, Rocco, is caught in the middle, struggling to adjust to the sudden shift in his family dynamic. Lulu's return could bring hope or heartbreak as the family grapples with their future. Ava and Rick join forces against Sonny. Ava Jerome and Rick Lansing, once bitter enemies, form an unexpected alliance against Sonny Corinthos. Their shared goal? To take custody of Ava's daughter, Avery, away from Sonny. However, their partnership is built on shaky ground, as Rick is not someone to be easily trusted. Their plan involves exposing Sonny's weaknesses, possibly tying him to shady deals or illegal activities. But Sonny is a formidable opponent who never backs down. If Ava and Rick miscalculate, they could face severe consequences, including retaliation from Sonny that might endanger their lives. This battle for Avery's custody is more than just a legal fight. It's a high-stakes war of power and survival. Brad's risky proposal to Portia Brad Cooper approaches Portia Robinson with an offer she cannot easily ignore. If she agrees to his terms, she may secure an advantageous working arrangement with Lucas Jones. However, the offer comes with dangerous strings attached. Brad allegedly possesses damning evidence against Cyrus Renault, a notorious criminal in Port Charles. Portia must decide whether to compromise her ethics and protect her family or take a stand against Brad, and risk becoming entangled in a dangerous web of crime. The stakes are higher than ever, and one wrong move could put everything she holds dear in jeopardy. Brooke Lynn's shocking plan for motherhood. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine is ready to take control of her destiny and become a mother, but on her own terms. Instead of waiting for the perfect romantic partner, she decides to take an unconventional approach and enlists Cody Bell as the father of her child. Cody's reaction is unpredictable. As a man who values his freedom, he may reject the idea outright, fearing the long-term implications of fatherhood. Meanwhile, the Quartermaine family is sure to have strong opinions about Brooke Lynn's decision. Tracy Quartermaine, in particular, may intervene to prevent what she sees as a reckless move. Adding further complications, Harrison Chase, Brooke Lynn's ex-boyfriend, could be deeply affected by her decision. Will this make him realize he still has feelings for her, or will he feel betrayed that she chose someone else for this significant step? The legal ramifications of her plan are also a looming concern. Should she and Cody establish a contract to define parental rights? What happens if Cody later wants more involvement in the child's life? These unanswered questions could turn Brooke Lynn's personal choice into a larger battle that affects her entire family. A web of emotional and power struggles as the drama unfolds in Port Charles. Tensions rise between its key players. Dante's search for the truth could destroy relationships. Lulu's return may reshape her family's future, and Ava and Rick's plot against Sonny could have deadly consequences. Meanwhile, Portia's moral dilemma and Brooke Lynn's bold decision add layers of intrigue and personal stakes to an already tangled web. With secrets, betrayals, and unexpected alliances in play, this week's episode of General Hospital promises shocking twists that could change everything for the residents of Port Charles. Michael and Willow may not have been a couple since day one on General Hospital, but they have been a part of each other's lives since practically the first day she showed up in Port Charles. They crossed paths almost right away at grief counseling, becoming fast friends as they bonded over their respective losses for their kids. Little did they know at the time that their lost kids would intersect the way they did, and the big Jonah/Wiley reveal just pulled them closer than ever. Now though, Michael's gone off to receive burn treatment in Germany and Willow's left to raise their kids on her own. Well, with Drew ostensibly by her side, fighting his own family for Willow. As Kathleen McMullen told Soap Opera Digest, Michael's exit leaves a lot of questions for me, like, what would Willow's life look like without Michael in the picture? How will that leave her feeling? What could that lead to? It's certainly unknown territory. The thing is, while Michael was around, Willow just couldn't seem to resist Drew's pull. And part of that may have been the allure of wanting what we can't and shouldn't have. Just like a boiling pot on the stove, trying to keep a lid on desire just forces the pressure to build up inside until it inevitably comes bubbling out. But take that lid off, and suddenly everything calms down. Michael's gone. Willow and Drew's secret is out. Now, maybe, as Willow looks back at all that happened and takes stock of what it means to move on without Michael, she may just decide she really isn't all that into Drew. He was just there as she and Michael avoided their own problems. And now, Drew's fight with his own family over her and Michael's kids is just causing more drama than is needed, especially since the Quartermaines have more of a problem with Drew than Willow. That's something she is more than aware of, as she just told Chase how upsetting it is that Drew's family is ostracizing him because of all that's happened between them and Michael. Is it really worth it? Is Drew really worth it? In the end, Willow may decide that the answer to both of those questions is no, and life without Michael may just lead to life without Drew. General Hospital spoilers suggest there's a very good chance that Jason Morgan might claim Sasha's baby as his own, even though she is supposedly pregnant with Michael's baby. General Hospital spoilers. Jason will claim Sasha's baby as his own. Per the latest episode of General Hospital, Sasha announces that she's pregnant after a one-night stand. Tracy is shocked over the news. Later on, Jason finds Sasha and asks if Michael is aware of what's going on. Of course, many General Hospital viewers certainly did have a lot to say about the matter. Some even commented with, "Oh, I see where they are going with Sasha and Jason. Sasha is pregnant with Michael's baby, but Jason will step up and claim paternity. Then Emma will discover the truth and tell Joss and Carly, setting up the same story 30 years later, rinse, repeat." Another critic wrote, "Second, if Sasha keeps saying, the father is not going to be involved, that's going to reflect badly on Jason, who will look like an even worse parent than he already does. Jason cares about his reputation, even though he doesn't always act like it. I just hope he doesn't get romantically involved with Sasha. That would be almost cringe-worthy." And then there was this comment as well. "I'm also curious about Sasha and Jason. Yeah, he's old enough to be her father and looks like her grandfather, but the story itself has my interest piqued." General Hospital spoilers. What's next in Port Charles? Now that he knows Sasha is pregnant with Michael's baby after Sasha inexplicably shared all the details of her drunken ONS with a room full of people/employers, I wonder how Jason is going to handle it or cover for it. It goes without saying that General Hospital fans will have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, January 30, reveal that Lois Cerullo will remain concerned about Brooke Lynn Quartermaine potentially confessing her firstborn's adoption to Harrison Chase. However, Lois will insist it's Brooke Lynn's choice to make, and Brooke Lynn will eventually settle on her decision to tell Chase the truth. At the boxing gym, Chase will get his mind off the fact that he's sterile by focusing on Dante Falconeri's problems for a while. Dante just got confirmation that Sam McCall's demise was intentional, so he'll open up to Chase about that. Dante will also confess the complicated feelings he has toward Lulu Spencer now. Every time Dante looks at Lulu, he's going to think of Sam, and that could hinder Lulu and Dante's path to a romantic reunion. As for Lulu, she'll open up to Maxie Jones and get some advice. Maxie will insist that feeling guilty isn't going to get Lulu anywhere, so she won't think Lulu should blame herself for Sam's grim fate. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis will throw papers at the office and shout that she doesn't know what to do. Diane Miller will witness Alexis' meltdown and do her best to support her once she hears all the latest Sam news. Outside the Quartermaine boathouse, Jason Morgan will assure Sasha Gilmore Corbin that he'll back off the second Michael Corinthos tells him to. That said, Jason may insist on looking out for Sasha and her unborn child, since Michael is off recovering in Germany. Although Sasha intends to raise this baby on her own, Jason may argue that he'll be there if she ever needs anything and feel like it's what Michael would want. In Baden-Baden, things just took a sizzling turn between Jack Brennan and Carly Spencer. The fact that Carly saved Brennan's life apparently got him turned on, since he appeared in her hotel room for a passionate kiss. That could lead to Brennan and Carly hitting the sheets on Thursday's GH episode, but it looks like Carly will have a favor to ask Brennan in the aftermath. Maybe Carly will ask Brennan to avoid any more close calls since she's really starting to care about him. Back in Port Charles, Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis will get a shock. That'll no doubt be related to updates on Sam's fatal outcome being intentional. While Christina and Molly seethe over their sister being taken from them, Cody Bell will have a lot to mull over elsewhere. Cody just witnessed Jason feeling Sasha's baby kick for the first time and clearly misunderstood the situation. Since General Hospital spoilers say Cody will rush to conclusions, he'll obviously think Jason is the baby daddy, and our predictions hint that he'll spread the word at some point. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Emma is increasingly displaying confusing behavior far removed from the well-behaved granddaughter Anna has always loved and been proud of. Emma's actions and words not only reflect rebellion, but also carry a sense of mystery, coldness, and defiance. This leaves Anna, who has always been a solid support for Emma, feeling perplexed and worried. Their relationship, once a symbol of love and trust, has now turned into a quiet battle filled with suppressed emotions and unanswered questions. It seems that Emma is hiding something, a big secret powerful enough to disrupt the fragile balance between them. She is no longer the innocent little girl who used to turn to Anna for advice or comfort. Instead, Emma is showing a darker side that Anna has never seen before. A frightening determination, a cold calculating gaze, and occasionally actions that go beyond Anna's control. Anna realizes that Emma is not simply going through a rebellious phase, but may be heading toward a dangerous move with potentially severe consequences. Emma's transformation has become an obsession for Anna, who can't stop questioning herself. What did I do wrong? Why has Emma changed so drastically? Every word, every indifferent look from Emma feels like a knife to Anna's heart. But instead of giving up, she becomes even more determined to uncover the truth and help Emma escape the darkness enveloping her. However, things are not simple. Emma is not just a rebellious young woman, she appears to be planning something far darker. Emma's secretive actions and her distancing from Anna make her grandmother uneasy. Emma might be heading down a perilous path where not only she but those around her could be dragged into harm's way. The tension peaks when Anna begins to suspect that Emma may be planning a bold action that could change her life forever. If Emma is indeed willing to dive into this dark path, Anna will face a tough decision. What will she do to stop her granddaughter before it goes too far? Their relationship is no longer filled with intimate conversations or loving embraces, but has become a psychological battle where love and disappointment intertwine. Anna must find a way to bring Emma back to the light, but it's not easy as the young woman sinks deeper into her own plans and pain. This story is not only a challenge to their relationship, but also a fierce test of familial love and sacrifice. Can Anna save Emma before it's too late, or will the secrets and darkness within Emma lead them to an inevitable tragedy? Meanwhile, Martin will officially return to Port Charles, sparking curiosity and anticipation from fans. However, his return is not simply a family reunion or a brief visit. Instead, Martin seems to be on the brink of a major turning point where long-buried secrets between him and Cyrus are gradually coming to light. Martin, with his finesse and his own calculations, has quietly observed and collected evidence of his brother's shady dealings. The underlying tensions between Martin and Cyrus, which have always simmered within the family, are now on the verge of exploding into an all-out confrontation. Cyrus, with his dangerous and ruthless nature, will not back down easily, but Martin might be ready to make a bold move, ending the threat Cyrus poses once and for all. The story intensifies as Martin begins to expose Cyrus's secrets, documents, illegal transactions, and even the dark connections that Cyrus has been trying to hide all these years could soon be revealed by Martin. However, this move not only endangers Cyrus, but also places Martin in the crosshairs of risk. His determination to end his brother's influence could make him Cyrus's next target. But Martin is not fighting just for himself. He understands that Cyrus is a threat not just to Port Charles, but also to his family and those Martin cares about. Martin's return brings not only explosive secrets, but also a shock when he decides to confront his brother directly. Will Martin be able to use his intellect and craftiness to turn the situation around, or will he pay a heavy price when he takes on such a dangerous adversary like Cyrus? Those around Martin will also be caught in the dangerous whirlwind. The secrets he is about to reveal will not only shake Port Charles, but could entirely change the power dynamics in the city. If Martin succeeds in putting an end to Cyrus's actions, it will leave a significant power vacuum that everyone will want to fill. The confrontation between Martin and Cyrus is not just a family dispute, but a fight for survival where Martin's decisions will shape not only his future, but also that of Port Charles. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.